This AI can lip sync your videos perfectly in any language, clones your voice and tone, translates your words, and if you're feeling like being somebody else today,
even changes your voice.
In fact, even what you're seeing right now is AI. But don't worry, the real me is back now, I think. Anyway, let me show you how I did that. Oh, and you can use it in Comfy if you want to. So I recently learned that if you flip a canoe over, you can wear it as a hat because it's capsized. The gist of it is this nifty tool called Sync. And it does exactly what I just described. Lip syncs any video or animation, no matter the duration, right? So I haven't actually fact-checked that last part. But in my testing, I was able to upload long-form videos and it processed them without a problem. Now, what makes Sync pretty good is how easy it is to use, right? You don't need to be a VFX wizard. But if you are, you'll still find it to be pretty good of a cheat code in your arsenal of tools, right? Now, there are two ways to use Sync that, really work for me. Now, everyone knows that I love using Comfy, right? And if you haven't watched my channel, now you do too. But the first option is going directly to sync.so. So we could use their front end, which comes with a pretty neat video timeline here, right? So let's look at all this, right? Let's say I want to translate my video to Spanish to broaden my audience reach. And Sync makes that pretty easy. You can just create a new project. We will drop in a video here and we're pasting translated text in and we're hitting generate. So voila, here's an output of that.
Hola, gente hermosa. Como creadores de IA, a menudo elegimos una herramienta.
Well, it's not there fully yet. Obviously, my voice isn't my voice yet. So let's dig deeper. Now, I'm a big boy. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. So I'll head into the advanced tab where we can get more control. So in the voice options here, you'll find a few presets ready to go, but I still want to use my beautiful voice. There's an option here to clone your own voice by uploading an audio file. So I already have one of me talking for about 7 minutes because I'm talking in all these videos all the time, just rambling on about nonsense and AI and Comfy workflows. Anyway, but you can totally use something shorter. Even a 30-second sample works pretty good, right? Once the voice is ready, the only thing left is the script. So you can change the content completely, or in this case, I'm using a Spanish translation of my English transcript. Now let's generate. And a couple of minutes later, we've got a result, right?
Hola gente hermosa, como creadores de IA, a menudo elegimos una herramienta y nos quedamos con ella.
Notice that in the original video, my hand covers my mouth. But here, the AI still is doing the lip sync pretty good. So it recognized this obstruction, which not every model can do.
Now, that is thanks to the setting over here called Detect Obstructions, which I have toggled on. So if you end up using it, make sure you have this on.
Now, I'm not going to say that, Sync is the best the number one tool in the world and nothing else comes close, but it's pretty good. Gotta be fair. And that alone would make Sync worth using. But that's not even the fun part yet. Now, you can also use Sync inside of ComfyUI. Now you do need API, and if you don't know what an API is, so you need to have an API key, and you put that into your node, and then you'll kind of request access to Sync, and then it sends it into ComfyUI for you. Now, what's the benefit of doing that? Well, even though Sync's front end is beginner friendly and fairly easy to use, ComfyUI is where I kind of turn it into my own creative playground, and it is where I do most of my work. Again, for you, those of you who are new here, I use ComfyUI a lot. It's my number one used tool currently. And if you've never touched it, check out one of my other guides. I got a lot of them. Check out the beginner's guide, that's cool. So to get Sync working inside of Comfy, You're going to need a custom node for this. So you go into the manager. We're going to select install via git URL. We can paste the link. I left in the description. Once that's installed, restart your Comfy, and we can get working. Your sync workflow will look something like this. So you need an API key in the node here. We're going to have a video input node, an audio input node, a generate node, and finally an output node. So the output is where you get your result. From there, you can do essentially whatever you want. And the cool part about this, now you can connect all of this to the rest of whatever workflow you're building, right? So let's create something here. What if we turn this entire scene into kind of a Pulp Fiction style cinematic shot instead of my warm office setup? So grab your favorite image to image model. Whenever you're watching this, I'm sure there are new amazing models being released. Right now, we're using Seedream. You can use Quen, Flux, or whatever new model exists. With good prompting, I can turn this shot into something that looks like it came straight out of a movie. Now, I'm not going to pretend that this comes straight out of a movie, but I'm sure you can prompt better than I can. We can't just plug any, that static image into Sync and call it a. So Sync needs a video input to understand the motion of your face and the body. So let's generate a short video clip based on the new image. Once that's done, we plug it into Sync, and after a while, completely new me. So here are a few other results I made to show you there are no limits. I can be Alien Sebastian, or Pirate Sebastian, Yar. The Rock Sebastian. No, not an actual rock, the other rock. The actual rock is almost funnier though. Now, I could do all of this separately, rendering Comfy, then upload to Sync's website. You know me. If I can run inside of Comfy, I will probably run it inside of Comfy. Plus, everything is in one place. And in one place, I can build workflows that combine image generation, lip sync, translation, voice cloning, yada, 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 yada. So Sync can also handle multiple people in the same frame, and that, I think, is a very powerful feature. Because a lot of these models, they do one person, and that's it.
To achieve that, you'll have to go into the settings and turn on Detect Active Speaker.
So it automatically detects who's speaking and syncs only that person's lips. Does it work all the time? You have to try that out for yourself. But to be fair, it's pretty good. It's a pretty huge feature if you're editing podcasts, interviews, or multi-speaker videos, obviously. And I mean, I think this is a pretty cool thing that they're doing. So I got viewers from all around the world, right? And now, with Sync, I could share the same content in different languages without losing the emotion in my voice. Or, what emotion. But you get the point, right? And that's something subtitles just can't do. Now, I know YouTube has started auto-dubbing some stuff. I don't know how far they're going to take that. Anyway, creatively, it's opening new doors. So I can write scripts in other languages, bring fictional characters to life with unique voices, or even pre-visualize projects without actors. So, yeah, I think it's pretty cool. So to wrap that up, if you think Sync could fit into your workflow, whether that's film creation, animation, or simply translating your content to reach a global audience, give it a try. You can find it at sync.so. I'm sure I'll put the link in the description. If not, you can type in sync.so. I think this is kind of reshaping what solo creators can do. And I mean, AI has been doing that for quite some time, giving us access to production capabilities that used to require a whole team. And that's not unique for lip syncing tools, that everything AI, images, we're kind of nailed down now. We can do anything with images. Videos, we're getting there. Videos are so much better now. So anything video, lip sync, audio, that's also getting up there. Anyway, that's all for today. If you try Sync yourself, let me know what you think in the comments below. I'd love to see what you make with it. Thanks for watching. As always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.